Welcome to Niger in 2025, where ambitious mega-infrastructure projects are reshaping the landscape, driving economic growth, and unlocking new opportunities for millions of people. Now, if you think Niger is just another landlocked country in West Africa with endless dunes and a few camels strolling by, think again. This nation is on a massive development trajectory, and today, we're taking you on a thrilling journey to explore the biggest, boldest, and most exciting infrastructure projects happening right now. These projects mean business. They'll fuel the economy, boost trade, and create thousands of jobs. So, let's break it down: what's being built, who's funding it, and how it'll shape Niger's future. Let's jump right in. 6. Niger's 40.2 km bypass road. Niger's capital, Niamey, is growing fast, and traffic congestion is a serious issue. Therefore, a brand new 40.2 km bypass road is designed to ease traffic, boost trade, and connect major transport routes. Notably, this bypass will divert heavy trucks and commercial vehicles away from Niamey's city center. It will include multiple lanes, overpasses, and interchanges to ensure smooth traffic flow. The road will connect national highways and provide a direct link to international trade routes. The project is valued at $75 million and funded through a mix of government investments and international loans from partners like the African Development Bank, AFDB. Furthermore, the road is being built by a Chinese construction firm, known for delivering large-scale road projects across Africa, with an expected completion date of late 2025. Once completed, the bypass will connect Niger's highways to neighboring countries like Nigeria, Burkina Faso, and Mali, making trade faster and more efficient. Also, it reduces traffic congestion since the city's daily commute will become 30% faster, while diverting heavy trucks reduces the risk of accidents within the city since more than 10,000 vehicles will use the bypass daily. 5. Kandadji Hydroelectric Dam. Located on the Niger River, this is set to become the country's biggest renewable energy source, providing power, irrigation, and drinking water. Notably, the dam will generate 130 megawatts (MW) of electricity, enough to power 3 million homes. It also includes an irrigation system for 45,000 hectares of farmland, making Niger's agriculture more self-sufficient. Furthermore, this is a $1 billion project, funded by the World Bank, African Development Bank, AFDB, Islamic Development Bank, and French Development Agency. Notably, the project is led by a Russian-Turkish consortium, with completion expected by 2026. Moreover, Niger currently imports up to 70% of its electricity from Nigeria. However, Kandadji will change that by making Niger more energy independent. Besides, Kandadji's reservoir will hold 1.6 billion cubic meters of water, which will reduce floods while ensuring water supply for both rural and urban areas in addition to increasing Niger's total electricity production by 40%. 4. Trans-Saharan Gas Pipeline. Imagine a 4,128-kilometer gas pipeline stretching from Nigeria, through Niger, all the way to Algeria. That's the Trans-Saharan Gas Pipeline, TSGP, one of Africa's most ambitious energy projects. Notably, this pipeline will transport 30 billion cubic meters of natural gas per year from Nigeria's rich gas fields to Europe, via Algeria. Niger plays a critical role, as the pipeline will pass through 1,000 kilometers of Nigerian territory, creating massive economic benefits. Notably, this $13 billion project is funded by a coalition of partners, including Nigeria, Niger, Algeria, and international investors. Led by Sonatrach, Algeria, Nigerian National Petroleum Corporation, NNPC, and the Niger National Oil Company, Sepetro, the pipeline is expected to be operational by 2027. Once operational, the TSGP will supply 10% of Europe's gas needs, while Niger's share of the pipeline will generate an estimated $300 million annually in transit fees. The pipeline will enhance regional security, as all three countries will collaborate on safety measures. 3. Dosso Oil Refinery. Niger has oil reserves, but most of it gets exported as crude. The country imports refined fuel at high costs. The Dosso Refinery is a state-of-the-art refinery that processes crude oil into gasoline, diesel, and other fuels with a capacity of 20,000 barrels per day, which is enough to meet domestic demand and even export to neighbors. The budget for the project is estimated at $600 million, with the funding being backed by foreign investors and partnerships, possibly involving China and Middle Eastern firms. The contractor includes a consortium of international and local firms specializing in energy infrastructure, with the completion date expected by 2026. Notably, right now, Niger imports 70% of its refined fuel, but when completed, this refinery will slash import costs, stabilize fuel prices, and create thousands of direct and indirect jobs. 2. Dosso Dry Port. With no coastline, the country relies on ports in Benin, Togo, and Nigeria. However, this dry port brings the coast closer. It will include a modern freight terminal with storage, customs clearance, and transport links, which will handle cargo from international ports, improving efficiency. It will be constructed at a budget of around $200 million with funding supported by the Nigerian government, regional trade agreements, and foreign investors. The contractor of the project will consist of a mix of private logistics firms and state-backed companies with a completion by 2025. Overall, Niger's main trade routes pass through Cotonou, Benin, Lomé, Togo, and Lagos, Nigeria. With the Dosso Dry Port, logistics are 50% cheaper than direct port-to-city transportation. 1. Kano-Maradi Railway. This is a 284-kilometer rail line connecting Kano in Nigeria to Maradi in Niger. This project will involve the construction of a standard-gauge railway for passengers and freight. It links major commercial centers in Nigeria to Niger's second-largest city. The construction for the project is budgeted at an estimated $1.95 billion, with the funding coming from a mix of Nigeria's federal budget, loans from China's Exim Bank, and private sector investment. Besides, the contractor, Mota-Engil, a Portuguese engineering firm, is expected to complete the project by 2025. Moreover, Niger's trade with Nigeria is worth over $2 billion annually, but 90% of goods move by road, slow, expensive, and risky. Therefore, this railway cuts travel time, lowers costs, and boosts trade. Overall, Maradi is Niger's economic hub for agriculture and trade. Therefore, once completed, the rail link means Nigerian goods can reach Nigerian markets in record time, strengthening cross-border commerce. Conclusion. Niger's 2024 infrastructure boom is a turning point. Niger is transforming before our eyes. With a modern bypass road, a powerful hydroelectric dam, and a game-changing gas pipeline, the country is set to become a transport, energy, and economic powerhouse in West Africa. What do you think of these projects? Will they change Niger's future for the better? Let us know in the comments below, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more videos on Africa's biggest projects.